This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
All right, so John sent us a video.
Yeah. He did. He sent us one.
John sent us a video, and it was an old video. Mm-hmm. It's got kind of like a Disney pushing those lemmings off a cliff vibe.
Kind of,
You know that I'm talking
It's
about?
got like it's the old, like it feels like an old, back whenever people that, like there used to be adventurers, like people like really Indiana Jones types who went out in the world and they gathered information and they brought it back and they told it at like lodges where people with monocles and smoke pipes, and they said, when I was in the plains of Africa.
Okay, I didn't get any of that.
You didn't get that feel at all?
No, I got kind of like a...
Because it's definitely like, it's super old.
It looked like an old Disney documentary.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
But you can tell that like science and exploration isn't where it was now. It was still like an old world feel to it.
It's basically about a thirsty dude out in the bush of Africa.
Yeah,
Like just
he's a
dude-
tribesman.
Yeah, and he's just a real thirsty dude. And it's talking about how he would go about getting...
It's two dudes.
It was two different dudes?
Yeah, two different dudes.
Oh.
One dude.
Well, the thing is, they and I both watched this video and we had differing opinions.
Yeah.
There's two dudes who get different water. In two different manners.
Yeah, the two methods of getting the water.
And I say one of those methods is bullshit.
As did I.
But we had different opinions.
And I think mine's right.
You're wrong.
No, there's no way. Okay, method number one.
This is the one that you think is real, so you can go ahead and explain to the audience.
Okay, the one that I think is real is a man. He's going through the bush and he finds just a little twig sticking up out of the sand. And he goes over and he starts digging around it and he follows it down and it leads to a big bulbous root like a giant radish. But he digs it up and it's a good size. It's the size of a basketball. And he starts hacking away at the outside of it and peeling the layers of the...
He makes like sawdust.
Yeah, he makes like the layers of the root off. Then he squeezes them real hard, and water comes out of it. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. That big bulbous root. How else is it surviving in there? It seems like it's like a cactus. Cut up in a cactus that's full of water. That big bulbous root's going to have some water.
But he just shaves off some sawdust and gets like a good trickle of water. Like you're squeezing a sponge.
Yeah, I think it looked exaggerated the amount of water he got, but it seemed legit.
The second man. Mm-hmm. The second man. Now, I agree with you that the first
Don't start backtracking.
Okay.
Talk about this. Talk about him.
All right, okay. I'm not going to backtrack.
And his water plan.
Okay, the first man goes and finds a termite hole.
Uh-huh.
And then he like fucks with it. He like puts some, he's eating some nuts or something, and he puts the nuts into the hole.
Yeah, puts a
But
tree.
he makes sure that a monkey watches him do it.
A baboon.
Because a baboon is very curious.
A baboon could set its mind about things.
The baboon nature.
We've talked about this before. The baboon nature.
Was that just like the Buddha? Was it the Buddha? Remember he says
The Buddha nature.
the Buddha.
Yeah, the Buddha.
The Buddha.
The Buddha. The
If you
baboon.
guys don't know what we're talking about, Steven Seagal has this video which we've gone on. We've basically we've thought about nothing but Steven Seagal like the last week. We watched the two Under Siege movies,
Which are great.
which are both we were 2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up between
Yeah.
us. I don't want to speak for you. You put your thumbs up.
Yeah, I put both my thumbs up for both those movies.
Me too.
That'd be 8 thumbs actually. If both of us give 2 thumbs up for both movies.
Oh,
it's
okay.
eight.
Yeah, there's 2 movies. Okay. Oh,
Anyway, there's a baboon. There's a baboon.
Okay, so then you put the seeds in the hole. The baboon's curious. You walk away. The baboon puts his hand in the hole and grabs the seeds, and then you scare it. But he doesn't want to let go of the seeds because he wants to eat those seeds.
And he's too dumb, apparently, to let go of the seeds to get his hand out. Because when he makes a fist, he can't pull his hand out of the hole.
We've all been there trying to get a pickle out of a jar. We've all been there.
But if something scared us so bad, continue.
Yeah, I agree. But he doesn't know that.
No.
So this guy, he catches this monkey and he lets it go. No.
No.
He catches it and then he ties it to a tree and then he feeds it salt.
He leaves it there for a while and he feeds it salt and it loves it.
So he gets real thirsty.
It's so thirsty.
And then he lets it go and it runs towards the secret water.
Straight towards secret water.
And it chases the monkey.
And he follows the monkey to secret water.
I believe that.
Now here's what I said. Out of the 2, that one seems more fucking out there. That seems like more of a plan than digging up a radish root, giant gorgeous root.
No, but he got way more water. So
It did lead into a secret reservoir, but here's what I'm saying. The first one seems like something that seems like more of a practice that's more well known.
Okay.
The second one sounds like some tribesman grandpa told you that story. Like, one time I tricked a baboon into leading me to water.
You didn't represent the first part well enough because there's a stick coming out of the ground, a little twig that looked like nothing.
Yeah, but he knew what to look for. It said he knows what to look for. The tribesman knew what to look for, and that's how he found it.
The basketball full of water under the ground.
Yeah, he knew what to look for. Well, just like the second guy, he knew how to trick that baboon. All I'm saying, I'm not saying that never happens. I'm not saying that because the thing is, that's one of those things that's so outlandish that why make that up? You know what I mean? That's bound to have happened.
You know, Dave Chappelle referred to this in an interview. Did I tell you about that?
You did, but
Yeah. Because he was talking about, you know, the whole thing where he fled to Africa? Mm-hmm. Well, he was talking about he was the baboon, right? And they kept goading him to get those seeds. But he was, to get the money, essentially. So he was putting his hand in the hole to get the money. But he was smart enough to let go of the money and run away.
I got you. Okay. Still sounds like some... But what I'm saying, though, is it just seems like... That's where I think the old world. That's the old world feel to me. That sounds like a story that they made because that's how they got their. That's how we got our news. Then we didn't have satellites and
Yeah, people were just telling stories to each other about thirsty monkeys.
Yeah, so somewhere down the line that could have been way distorted. Even even the one about the gourd, like you were saying, they just show the guy getting that. They shaved it off. I'm sure there was more to it. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm sure that water wasn't on the... Yeah, because you showed him, like, scraped off to the very outside. The water's probably in the middle of that. More towards the center.
Okay.
That guy scraped off the outside and squeezed a fistful of water out of the outside. I agree with you. That's baloney. But so all that, though, I think had this weird old world feel to it, where it's like some guy went off with a journal, you know, and he sketched pictures of the animals because they couldn't afford a fucking camera back then.
Have you ever seen...
You know what I mean? It seems like something that... This seems like information that came from, like, the 1920s, and then they made a film about it in, like, the 50s.
Right.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Welcome to another episode of The Royal We. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
What we do is we take the news headlines.
Yeah.
And we have conjecture-based conversations about them.
Or videos we watch.
Or videos that our friends send us.
Yeah.
We'll have an argument about them. If you'd like to send us a headline, you could do that at RoyalWeCast on Twitter or RoyalWeCast@gmail.com. You can also send us a little bit of an audio clip, help us get between topics to topics, because sometimes we need a little help. I like to thank Stanley this week for this sound. Thank you, Stanley.
Hey, bud.
Well, you know what? Let's get right into it, I suppose.
All right.
Got a little bit of a theme.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a running theme?
A little bit of a running theme. And it has to do with our original story. The running theme now is people fucking around with animals.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a lot of... No, I do. There's definitely a theme to this, okay? Carnes man who binged on ice... Don't know what that means. Who binged on ice, feared dead after attempting to have sex with crocodile.
Why? That sounds like two separate stories to me.
Carnes man.
Like a carny or a guy from Carnes?
What's Carnes?
I don't know. Is that a city? Carnes?
Cairns.
Oh yeah, that's a city or a place. It's in Australia.
It's a place.
Yeah, in Australia, right? Cairns. I bet.
Okay.
Cairns.
He binged on ice.
Okay.
Just ate a bunch of ice and tried to fuck a gator.
Ice, the temperature reducer, or ice, or ice the drug.
There's a drug called, but they're not going to refer to it as ice on...
No, that's an old street name, too, from, like, way back.
Man.
But it's Australia. I don't know. Maybe they still call it ice there.
Man charged with having grass.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to use that term.
Right. That's about the equivalent. Binged on ice. Okay, so...
Ate a bunch of ice is what I imagine. Or maybe it's the candy. Like, not candy, but like the ice cream. Like, ice, like popsicles. Like, they call them here ices, like ices.
Yeah.
Like those, like popsicles.
Right.
But then he attempted to have sex with a crocodile. Like, we're really splitting it up about the ice, but the man tried to fuck a gator.
But the way the headline's laid out, it sounds like that the binging on ice has something to do with it.
I agree. It is laid out that way, but... How would you have sex with that kid? Do they have anything you could fuck? I guess they have.
Yeah, they have a hole
comes out.
where the boot comes out.
The poop comes out.
Oh, yeah. No, they've got a slit back there. I think it's for both of them. It's a slit because don't you they put your finger in there and they can feel then if it's a man or a woman.
What?
But they have a slit regardless. I may be wrong. Yeah, I don't think any of the organs are external to start with, and then once the male alligator gets excited, it comes out of the hole.
That's convenient. Just tucked away.
And they all look the same, I think, from the outside. They got to stick a finger in there to like figure out if they're male or female. Seems like I remember that on the Crocodile Hunter or something.
Why are you sticking fingers in? I mean, like...
You got to figure out what sex they are, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, why aren't these alligators having sex? It's like a bunch of ladies or a bunch of men alligators.
Right.
You know? No way to get a zoo off the ground. Got to use your knowledge.
I wouldn't do it, man.
I wouldn't want to do any of that stuff. But some guy's going trying to have sex with him, so I guess that he's just figuring, hey, there's a hole there. Let's just get it going. I'm high on ice.
High on ice. On Smirnoff ice.
Maybe that's what it is. He binged on Smirnoff Ice.
But that would be in the headline.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Attempting to have sex with crocs.
We've got this
but
card.
He's feared dead.
Of course.
Alligator wasn't about it.
No.
You know what alligators?
I wouldn't even know how you get... I don't know how you get into an alligator.
I bet...
I mean, it seems like a tail's in the way.
Through its mouth, usually.
Yeah.
That's how you usually get into one.
Yeah.
I feel like alligators have a real high fuck it level. Like, just like, you can fuck with a gator for a little bit. Like, you know, like a cat, you can put a cat through a lot of stuff.
Some of them.
You know, some cats, but yeah, for sure. Yeah. I feel like most alligators are like that. But when you hit that threshold, they just eat you.
Yeah, unless they're out for an eating. If they're out for an eating, if they're out for an eating, then you probably want to get it.
But you mean I've seen a lot of people just fuck around with alligators?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Maybe some people grow up closer to alligators. You know, like how some people grow up around snakes. There's more snakes about when they're young.
Alligator will bite the shit out of you. You're done.
Yeah, I agree.
Death roll.
Yeah, grab you and take you down to the bottom.
Which I feel pretty good on your dick though. The death roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what was he doing? He's binging on ice. That's like the next thing that was near him. It's cold-blooded.
It is cold-blooded trying to fuck an alligator.
Well, I mean, the alligator is cold-blooded.
It's cold-blooded.
I mean, it's a cold-blooded animal.
Right.
If you're going to fuck something, at least pick something.
Maybe do you think that's what he was doing? He's trying to cool his body temperature down? Maybe that's his thought. He goes, he didn't know what that meant. And he's like, they're cold-blooded, so I've got to cool myself down to the same...
on ice.
So it'll think I'm an alligator.
Then I can fuck it?
Yeah, I bet that's his whole train of thought.
Not.
Yes,
no,
it is.
It's not. I'm really thinking like a criminal now.
Not like a crocodile, not a criminal. He's trying to lower his body temperature down so he can fool the alligator into thinking it's another cold-blooded alligator.
Yeah, I get that. I'm with you. I understand.
I think that's what he was doing. Why else binge on ice? I mean, it's...
Why else fuck an alligator? Oh, you know, we keep saying alligator. It's a crocodile.
Oh, it's crocodile. Well, yeah.
The sexier of the two.
Mm-hmm. They've got those chiseled facial features.
Look at that thin snout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I like about these crocodiles? My species continues to evolve and they stay the same.
Yes, they do.
Leave that man in a goddamn sense.
No, I mean, it worked. All right.
I
don't know anything else about that one.
Okay, here's another one I got myself in the same vein. Farmer dies after getting into aggressive fight with pet pig that bites his penis off.
God.
Now.
Why does he have your penis out? I mean, given...
Why do you have your penis out?
Why did you have I've been talking like that earlier.
Yeah, you said something about it. How about you, laddie?
Yeah, how about that, laddie?
Why do you have his penis out?
But I guess if it bit him, if he's just got some overalls on.
Yeah, I bet you a pig's got a powerful bite.
Yeah, and if he's just dangling underneath the overalls and that thing gets a good clean bite and it's basically like biting it without anything there.
Yeah, it'll come right off.
Yeah. So it probably didn't necessarily have his dick out, but pig bites you in the groin when you got some dangle going. It's going to get it.
He dies.
He died?
That's the beginning. Farmer dies after getting into aggressive fight with pet pig that bites his... Maybe he's trying to get the dick back.
Well, I think if it bit his dick off and continued in that, because that's going to hobble you.
If your dick is bitten up, you will die of blood loss
very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of main stuff going on down there.
Yeah, but I imagine it didn't stop there. He's in an aggressive fight. So, I mean, what's he throwing?
To bite its dick off?
He's throwing fucking punches. I wonder how big this pig was. I bet it's a pretty good sized hog.
Pip.
Pun intended. Jeez.
I gave you a look. I mean, I forgot this is an audio show. I gave you kind of like a, hog. Yeah, I think you'll find that is American vernacular for penis.
Screw.
Now we're just...
Yeah, we're just making noises and being like,
Okay, farmer dies after getting an aggressive fight with pet pig.
So this guys were out there slapping a big hammer around. I wondered why he gets pissed off.
Bit his dick off and got into a fight and then he died. Farmer dies.
How'd your daddy go? Got his dick bit off by old Nessie.
You keep the pig or you put the pig down? Do you eat that pig?
It depends on if you ate the dick.
Do you
eat the flesh of the animal that ate your father's dick? And if so, out of vengeance or pride?
That sounds like a Bible verse. You must eat the flesh of the animal who eats thine father's penis.
Except for, I don't know, unless you're Jewish. That would never get into that mess because they wouldn't have a pig to start with.
The Jews? There's Jewish farmers.
I guess they're raising pigs to not eat. They're raising pigs to sell.
Yeah, what else would you raise? It says a pet pig, though.
Oh, so it was just his pet.
Because you're not raising pigs for milk or something.
No, nobody's drinking hog milk. Hog cheese? No. You never even heard that word. I've never heard the word hog cheese. No, that's nothing tasty.
Swine cheese.
Swine cheese. No, they would call it... Ooh,
Sow cheese.
No, you would call it swine brine.
The brine of a swine
Gross.
is mine.
You can have it. Sounds gross.
I want 9 swine brines.
It's like cockroach milk. Cockroach milk and swine brine. You can keep all of it.
Is it cockroach milk just ground up
I
cockroaches?
think it's just mashed up roaches. If you mash up a pig, you just get souse.
Sows. Oh man, I didn't even realize, man. Okay, yeah, we definitely got a theme going.
Okay.
There's another one that John sent us.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I think this came attached to the conversation about that video. Phelps versus shark.
Oh yeah.
This is great because it's the Discovery Channel. Those fuckers, the same people who made the snake-proof suit. That was Discovery Channel, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you guys haven't heard that, go way back in history. Is that even available anywhere?
That's on us talking about it, or them?
No, us talking about it.
That's an episode. I don't remember what it was.
They made a snake-proof suit, and I was so excited about it. They didn't. But I called it beforehand. I was like, it's going to be bullshit, but I'm excited. And it turned out to be a whole pile of bullshit.
They said they were going to make a snake-proof suit, and what they did make was an attempt at a snake-proof suit.
The guy didn't even... Because the thing was, the guy was supposed to put on a snake-proof suit and let an anaconda eat
Let's
him.
give you a rundown real quick. Discovery Channel the writers of Discovery Channel got real high and decided, let's make a show where we put a man in a suit that is snake-proof. I'm doing air quotes. You can hear the next to the mic.
Yeah.
Of the snake-proof suit. They film it. A dude, they cover him in like rat's blood or something. They entice the snake into eating him.
Well, the thing is, the snake, when you see this snake, I know snakes can expand very large to incorporate their prey. There's no way this snake was eating that guy.
It did try.
It tried, and it couldn't even get its mouth. Like, it got its mouth like over the top of like the first part of his head and gave up. It was like, no, his head's too big. There's no way.
No, that's not even what happened. What happened was it started to try to squeeze him, and it was like it was hurting his arm.
That's
so
right.
They gave up. He's like, it's going to break my arm. It's going to break my arm. Now, we never quite understood why they wanted to be swallowed by a snake.
And the first thing you would think, if they know how, that's the first thing a snake does. Instinctually, it wraps around something and squeezes it. Even when you feed snakes dead mice,
anyway, go back and
they
listen
wrap
to that,
around
guys.
them instinctually and eat them.
Here's the new thing that Discovery Channel's fucking around with. Go back and listen to us talk about the
snake-proof suit was bullshit. It was bullshit.
And it made us angry.
It's making me mad again thinking about it.
This is Phelps.
So preemptive fuck them for this.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's going to be fucking stupid.
I hope it eats him.
There's no way. There's no way he's going to even be in the same...
True. He's worth too much money.
There's going to at least be a plexi.
How many calories does a shark eat a day? He eats like 20,000 when he's training.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet a shark eats way more than that.
A shark?
Yeah.
What animal are we talking about? Phelps versus shark. Great gold versus great white. Discovery Channel billed it as an event so monumental that no one has ever attempted it before, and added that
monumental's one word for it.
The world's most decorated athlete takes on the ocean's most efficient predator. Phelps versus shark. The race is on.
Okay, but that's a broad statement.
The shark doesn't know it's in a race.
And no, the shark doesn't know it's in a race. Exactly. The shark's got to know it's in a race. Second of all, I know that there's a generalization for for a species.
Yeah.
But if you look how broad they go, I don't know. Sharks, I'm sure, don't run the gamut as man. Because man, or humanity, I should say, goes from the absolute most slovenly of motherfuckers
us
up to the pinnacle. No, we're not even the slovenly. I'm slovenly as fuck. We're both sloven, but.
What do you backpedal? We're not what we are.
We are, but we're nowhere near the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
We're not as low as humanity can go.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
But we're nowhere near the fucking top either. So what I'm saying is, there's got to be a range for a shark. So you're like the ocean's most efficient predator. How do they know they're not going to grab a shark that's just like, I know that's what they call us, but I don't really give a fuck.
How do you get a shark to give a fuck?
You can't. You can't give a shark to give a fuck. You can't make it to.
How do you make a shark give a fuck? What you do is it's like, remember we watched that video of Kobayashi versus the bear?
Yeah.
The guy eating all the hot dogs, the bear eating all the hot dogs.
Yeah.
They if you don't feed the bear, bear gonna eat fast.
Yeah.
Bear gonna eat fast.
Bear gonna eat fast.
You don't feed the bear gonna eat fast, officer.
Well, that's what happened, right? The bear just...
Right. First day, bear was fed. Second day, bear...
Not fed.
Not fed.
Yeah.
Ate faster.
Yeah.
So what you do is you don't feed the shark.
Right.
But there's no sharks in captivity. They don't have any great whites in captivity.
I don't think they do, because for some reason they like to die. They've got sharks in captivity.
They like to die? For some reason they like to die.
Yeah, I think
they die in captivity. Yeah, they can't keep them alive.
Yeah, but the other sharks they can. But,
yeah. But this guy's going against a great white, so this is going to be out in the open ocean?
Right. How are they
just
going to
dangle
do this?
something from one way to another? Do you just...
I bet there's going to be some bullshit like this.
There's going to be some bullshit.
They're going to get a shark, they're going to stick some transponder on it and just let it swim, and then they're going to let Michael Phelps swim and see if he went faster than the shark. What we're all picturing is Michael Phelps in a tank side by side a shark.
Maybe separated by plexiglass?
Yes, separated by plexiglass and swimming down a lane.
What they should do...
That is not what's going to be.
Is they should inject the shark with proteins to make his brain grow.
Like fucking Deep Blue Sea?
Yes.
And then it's going to eat Samuel L. Jackson right before the thing. Super smart sharks.
The science in that movie is so funny. We decided to make them smarter. But why?
Yeah. Just, yeah.
To cure dumb sharks.
Our curiosity.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one people just fuck around with animals. This is in Bihar, India.
Uh-huh.
Snake bites man.
As they do.
Man bites wife.
As they do.
Because he wanted to die together.
What?
How badly did he bite his wife?
Did he think he was poisonous after the snake got him? That's not how that works, Indian.
I've been given snake powers. It'll be the
What an
death of me.
asshole. She's like, don't bring me into this.
Yeah. Oh.
That was what they would have sounded like in a movie from antiquity.
Yep. So we're okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
But no, that's how Indian people sound. I wasn't making...
No, I hear you.
I sound like a fucking hillbilly.
Okay, I will do it too.
So, all right.
Snake bit him.
Yeah.
He knows he's not long for this world. He wanted to die with his wife. Why do you have that goal?
Why does he bite her? You think like, I'm going to... Yeah, first of all, fuck that dude. You know, she's like, oh, fuck this.
So you know he was thinking about that. Before the snake bit him, he knew in his heart they wanted to die together.
Yeah, he's like, if something takes me out, I'm taking her out too. You know?
Which is
I think
kinda
you need to
sweet.
Nah.
No.
If my wife told me that, I'd be like, hey, hold up now. You're not dragging me into this. Till death do us part. Not till death do us together. We have got to go together. If you go, that's on you, babe.
Yes, if you interrupt me before I finish my clause, yes, I seem crazy. Yes, it's not sweet to just kill your wife if you're about to die.
No.
I mean, like, you know in a movie where two old elderly people are, like, watching Maury and they die together?
They don't die at the same time. Usually one dies and the other one's so fucking heartbroken. And
It happened in Bicentennial Man.
a lot of things happen in Bicentennial Man.
That movie's like 4 hours long. I like that movie. That movie gets a lot of shit.
I enjoyed it.
I watched it kind of recently, and it holds up. It's good.
I've not seen it in a long time, but I remember liking it. Most people I knew didn't like it.
Why didn't people like it? I don't understand why I got shit.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember much about it.
I remember liking it.
Okay. If Bicentennial Man bites you.
But what I don't understand is if you wanted to... You know how hard it would be to kill someone by a bite?
Yeah.
You have to get it right in the neck.
Yeah, any human trying to bite another human to death is going to be a fucking ordeal.
One thing bit the shit out of me the other day, man.
I can see it.
Right here.
Yeah, it's a bruise.
It's yellow now. Oh, shit.
Taking you with her.
No.
What?
One thing is yellow. And she bit me, and now I have a yellow bruise.
Uh-oh. You're going to be better at math in a minute.
In a minute.
In a hot minute.
Well, let's see. I know exactly how many minutes.
Jeez. Scraping the bottom of the barrel. That old barrel. That old comedy barrel.
Snake bit a man, guys. And then he bit his wife. I mean...
Yeah, but I'm like you. Like, why? Nobody's going to... Why a bite? Why not strangle or stab or anything? Why did he think that was the way to go? Did he think that she has to go the same way as he went? Like, oh, that's how we go together. We both got bitten. And she keeps trying to say, but you bitten. He's like, oh, no, we're both bitten. We're both bitten. Take us into the afterlife together. But you bitten. No, both bitten. Snake bitten.
Imagine the police show up to the thing.
You've got to negotiate your way into the afterlife.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Which
The afterlife police.
But no. I mean, like, they're both dead.
Uh-huh.
And there's a signs of struggle. And they see, like, okay, well, this guy got bit by a snake. That's how he died.
And the snake's over there like, you didn't, he was fucking with me, man.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Rihanna the snake.
What does that mean? Explain yourself. I'm not letting that slide. Explain yourself. Because she got punched?
Yeah, somebody did something to the snake. That guy was fucking with that snake.
Okay, and I understand you now.
I will stretch.
Oh my god, we talked about one article and it's all just like...
I don't know what they named their snake.
Alarm clock stuck in wall. Goes off every day for 13 years.
Fuck you. No, not you. Not you. No. Not you. You're fine. I'm saying fuck whoever who just built the wall around an alarm clock.
There was so much venom in your eyes.
Because that pissed me off.
I thought you were gonna bite me.
Can you imagine if like you built a house? But that's the type of I see that's the type of thing that like we would do. If I built a house and I actually dropped an alarm clock in it and built the wall and that thing started going off every day, you'd be like, oh fuck.
No, we would figure it out.
It's got to be cheaper just to because you know what they're thinking is it's got to be cheap. We barely got enough money to put the house up. You know, we don't have enough money right now to tear the wall down and get the thing out. The thing's got to run out of batteries. 13 years later, though, you think if it went on for every day for a year, you'd be like, what do? You have friends over, and it's like, what the hell is that? And you're like, oh, that's the alarm clock in the wall.
That wall wants us to wake up.
Yeah.
It's one of those, it's like those people.
I guess it would turn into kind of a quirk. But my initial thing, I got angry about it. Because it's like, I know what you're going to say. The people who let the fire alarm
That is exactly what I was going to say.
And every little bit goes,
what were we watching?
Some YouTube
video.
And the guy was like, trying to eat 100 chicken nuggets.
So he's talking, he's explaining it. And you hear, while he's explaining it, he keeps talking. It's like maybe once every 30 seconds.
Right.
But then...
It was enough for that we both noticed it, and we're like, how do people live like this?
How do we live like this? And then he does a time lapse. He did a quick speed up of him eating.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
And we're like, oh my God.
But then we watched another one of his videos that was from like 7 days later. Remember, it was like the next week.
Yes.
And the thing's still beeping. And we just kept watching videos, and this guy's going for months, and the thing's still beeping. It's like, come on. Like,
you letting shit beep, and you first of all, you're putting videos out. You know, you edited it probably. Just to people. That's what I mean.
Have some respect for yourself.
What a lunatic! If you go to someone's house and there's an alarm clock in their wall, how did they get in there?
Right. Like I said, I'm sure there's a story. It may be more. You know, there may be more goofiness to it. You know.
Yeah.
But if it was like in a place where it annoyed you every day, like in your bedroom wall, and it went off at 3:30 a.m. every morning, do something about it.
Right.
After 13 years. But you think to a point it gets to where they're like, it's gotta be almost up. The battery's gotta be almost dead. So it's that point to where, like we talked about this times when you were on that trip, and the same thing happened to me. Like I went to the airport, and I was like, oh, it's just a quick flight. I'll wait and eat when I get there. And then it gets delayed, and there's this whole thing. Next thing you know, you've gone like 17 hours with no food, and you feel like you're about to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it made it all the worse when you could have just grabbed a quick bite to eat, but in your mind you go, it's not
worth it. I'll just wait. I'll just
wait. I'll get something when I get there, and then it turns into a whole ordeal. And maybe it's like that. Like, oh, it's got to be about dead.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put up with it for 13 goddamn days.
Hey, when you put the wallpaper up, you won't even be able to hear it. Although you can still hear it. If anything, it made it louder. But now if we take it down, we got to buy all new wallpaper, and we're even more in the hole. You know, maybe it went something like that.
Dude, I wouldn't put up with it for 13 days.
I wouldn't, but I guess it depends on where it was, and
I know we do put up with stuff. And there's like a couple problems that happen. We're like, well, that's just my life now.
That's just it. That's what happens.
That's my life.
I guess I just live with a fork in my pocket now.
It's my life.
Wow, wow. Wow, wow.
Here's a call back to an episode we did before. This was originally sent to us by Toby. We got a bonus to it. Remember we were talking about how dueling is legal in Canada?
Yes.
Witchcraft and dueling are now legal in Canada.
Where are they going with this? Are they just trying to go back in time?
Witchcraft and dueling and cannibalism and...
This just in, Canada becomes one big Renaissance fair.
This just in, cannibalism deemed legal in Canada because...
There's a C in it.
They both start with can. You can cannibalize in Canada. Okay.
Those cookie Canucks.
That was just a thought that became
reality. That's why welcome to Canada.
where you can make anything happen.
Yep. Their state, their country, their thing bird is the loon.
Their thing bird. Bird is the loon.
They're a country, right?
Bird.
Yeah, welcome to Canada. This is our thing bird here.
Is it a loon? Is it a loon?
It is a loon. The loon, and they're
a loony.
The loony.
It's that coin. It's got like the two metals in it.
I don't know. There's a loon on it.
Oh, it's up. Why was witchcraft illegal?
I think it's because they started burning people over it. So they're like, enough of this.
Is it illegal in America? Witchcraft?
I don't know.
Thank you, Tim Allen.
I don't know. I think so, because the whole big thing up from from your neck of the woods, people just burning people up and the whole Salem trials and all that stuff.
Those fucking Yanks.
Got fucking Yanks, man.
Burning people.
Hey, we can't throw stones. We had a whole mess going on down south.
We only burned a couple people. How many people do you think got burned in them Salem whip trials?
With Salem whip trials. Rolling up in them whips. I'd say, I don't know.
A lot about
I don't know a lot about it either.
I don't know a lot about it. But
and I'm from West Virginia, which is comfortably just isolated south.
Because if you're allowed to be a Satanist, you're allowed to be...
I think you're alled to be just about anything in the good old America.
People. What are those purple people, that cult?
The purple people.
The purple people?
The hyper phallus digit, the people with the big purple heads.
No, it's a cult.
It's like a cult. What's that called?
The hyper purple... I don't know what all about it.
Great big purple people eaters?
No. There's like an actual cult, like a real ass cult.
The Masons.
Something like that. But it's a cult, and it's about like it's called like the purple people or something. But it's like apparently a pretty dangerous cult. And that's not illegal,
right?
So why would witchcraft be illegal?
Maybe it's not.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I don't see why it would be. No fact here at all. I don't know. I always just assumed it wasn't. Because it's Wiccan, right?
Yeah.
That's not illegal.
No. How do I get? Okay.
It's not just illegal to burn people at the stake.
Yeah, of course that's illegal. All right, man. Let's get one.
What if you accidentally burned someone because you thought they were steak?
So here's something I found myself. I found this on the website worstThingsForSale.com. I see you looking at it right now and you're not making any sense of it. Guys, go ahead and check that out, worstThingsForSale.com.
It's a good time.
It's a good time. It's kind of all over the place, but every now and then you find something. Well, you know what? They're all good if you don't have to talk about them on a podcast. Here we are. Well, here's one called Grandma's White Dirt of Georgia.
It's a bag full of white rocks. It says Grandma's Georgia White Dirt.
Grandma's Georgia White Dirt. And all the reviews, the thing about this that's crazy is all the reviews, it doesn't say anything about it being for eating, but all the reviews are for
people who've eaten it.
Yeah.
Is it like clay? Because some people eat clay, like pure clay. Georgia clay is a thing. So there's places where there's like that red clay, and people eat little bits of that. And it's supposed to like get new minerals into your body.
Like a little pinch.
Yeah, like little tiny nibbles of it. Well, see, and people use it for, it's supposed to go for your skin and stuff. So maybe that's what they're buying this for. I see a 2-star review. What's that person got to say?
2-star review says, I was wondering, why does this taste like a chemical? I've been eating dirt since I was 5 and I never tasted that flavor before. But why are you buying this?
I've been eating dirt since I was 5. He's a dirt connoisseur. 2 stars.
It says, love the earthy, clean taste.
I think it's like how people eat clay.
But why are you buying bags of white dirt?
I wouldn't buy Ziploc bags that say Grandma's Georgia White Dirt. Who's Grandma?
Smooth and freshly dug from the mine. Grandma's White Dirt is the original Georgia White Dirt that your mama told you about. Grandma's White Dirt is unprocessed. Each bag of Grandma's White Dirt weighs approximately 1 pound. Grandma's White Dirt is the original white dirt. Okay, let's see.
The original white dirt.
The original white dirt.
Grandma's got a corner on the market for the white dirt.
Customers who bought this also bought just a bunch of clay chunks.
Yeah, I know people eat it. I know that's a thing.
Chalk.
Myself, have never eaten it, but I've heard people who swear by it. They eat it and they say it helps do all sorts of things to their body, but it's one of those homeopathic things that I don't know if there's any science behind it. I mean, I'm sure you get minerals if you get proper, but but it's like spring water and stuff, man. It's the world's getting so shitty anymore. I wouldn't trust that just dirt you dig up is something you can safely put in your body.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure there are places left in the world, I'm sure, but you don't just go in your backyard. Like, where would you think here where you would go and eat the dirt?
I feel like if you just went to the mountains and ate the dirt, it'd be okay.
Yeah, if you went to up to the park, that big park, or somewhere up in the mountains, you'd probably eat some dirt and be fine.
I bet you like the air in Taiwan's got a lot of pollution, but I bet you the land is okay.
Unless it's raining down that pollution, man, acid rain.
Acid rain. I'll get you.
That old acid rain, that'll fuck up some Georgia Grandma White Dirt.
How much do you think that costs? Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
It's $10.99, and there's only 8 left in stock, so you should order soon.
Yeah. What do you do? When you run out of dirt, the business is up.
One of you lunatics.
That's a finite service.
They must go dig it out more from the mine.
That's true. There's a mine. So you think when they sell this all,
it looks like just chunks of a wall.
It does. It looks like chunks of drywall.
That's going to do it for us this week, guys.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Why?
I'm just disappointed in people eating dirt.
Yeah, people going around eating dirt.
Go dig some dirt up. Don't order it off the internet for $10.99.
I mean, if it's a trustful service and your thing's digging
Unless you're
dirt,
sponsoring us, then do it. But
think we can get sponsored by Grandma's Georgia White Dirt? Grandma's Georgia White Dirt, the original white dirt.
Grandma's white dirt is unprocessed. It is the original Georgia white dirt. Do they mean Georgia like
The state. Or maybe it's Grandma Georgia. You think her name is Georgia? And this dirt comes from Tennessee. No, it's probably Georgia white dirt. Let's do something real quick.
Yeah.
Before we leave. Type in Georgia white dirt aside from Grandma's.
just Georgia white dirt?
Just Georgia white dirt. And let's find out what this is. Are we playing the card? Is that what this is?
There's a .com.
GeorgiaWhiteDirt.com.
We provide a wonderful... What have we stumbled upon?
I knew people ate a little bit of clay. I didn't know there was different types of colors of dirt that did different things.
We provide a wonderful white dirt for individuals who love white clay. Give it a try. Straight from the ground. Unprocessed and bag transport. Shipped discreetly.
But you don't want people to know. Is this like a weird thing? Is this like people who are in the feet? People who are eating dirt and don't want people to know? I thought it was just on normal. I knew about people eating clay. I just thought it was kind of a,
This is for eating, man. It says taste, texture, and color. Can and will does vary.
Is that eating dirt? You
It
gotta
can be
get that
soft,
good eating.
smooth, hard, crunchy, wet, dry, sandy, earthy, sour, etc.
What?
Please note that the product is sourced from the earth and that Mother Nature holds the patent on its quality control. Don't come on something.
Yeah. So if you crunch into a million-year-old trilobite, well, them dentures is on Mother Nature.
Prices. This one's cheaper. $5 per bag.
$5 a bag. It's dirt per sandwich bag. We do not weigh each sandwich bag. Then how do you... So
What are you doing?
what? They're not even weighing it?
There are no. These guys are bagging up dirt.
They're not even weighing it. It said sandwich bag.
Just throwing it in the mail.
They can't even make it. They can't even be bothered to make it sound fancy.
We've been doing this podcast for 4 years. We've made $15, $30 on it.
I bet we've made $50.
Over the life of it, they've made more than that on this dirt.
And they're not even weighing it, and they're not even pretending. You know, if you took this and you fucking flashed it up and made it sound chic and the new fucking thing, people would be eating this shit up in LA or somewhere. You know what I mean? People,
Little juji.
yeah, they'd be getting it. Yeah,
Très magnifique.
they what would they call it? That old bourgeoisie.
Well, hold on. I'll type it into French. Hold on. English to French. I'm just going to type... What's this product called? In English. We'll just turn it into French.
Dingo's white dirt.
Well, but the thing is, it's not going to be...
It just spelled dingo with an E. Just type in white dirt. Damn, wort dirt.
I didn't bird.
Bird. Wort, but you typed in wort bird. That's... wort bird.
Okay, it's called Saleté Blanche.
Saleté Blanche. Would you like to poop white?
I did one time.
Like E.T.?
What I did is I ate a whole block of cheese and I pooped just white.
Yeah. That makes me happy.
I want to thank Kishibashi. We're wrapping up. I want to thank Kishibashi for letting us use his song, intro/pathos off the album 151A. Thank you, Kishibashi.
Yeah.
I just want to thank John for sending us that video, sending us that article.
Yeah.
Guys, tune into Discovery Channel. Let us know if it's bullshit. Let us know your opinion. Tweet at us. You guys can send us headlines. You guys can send us audio clips. I want to thank Stanley for this one. Thanks, buddy. You guys can send those. Make sure some of you guys heard us complain last week and then continue to send us things that are like an hour long. So fuck you. Don't do that. We can't use that.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 3 seconds. 5 seconds maybe. We might be able to trim it up.
Yeah. Remember when we did the one that was the thing that sounded but was legally distinct from the TIE fighter noise? And went, "Meow." That's the perfect length right there.
Or the ka-ching.
Yeah.
Or that. But send them. You guys can send them at Royal WeCast on Twitter or royalwecast@gmail.com. Gmail. That's going to do it.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it again on this week.
Get some Saleté Blanche.
Oh yeah, look for our new Royal We Saleté Blanche.
Saleté Blanche.
I feel like we could call it something stupider. Like we could call it like what?
Eating dirt.
Eating dirt. It's called manger de la salée.
Oh, that's really good. Type in eat this moron.
Let's just eat this moron.
Yeah.
It would be mange c'est imbécile.
Well, people are going to know what imbecile is.
No, it's French.
But still, I think if you look at that, it just yeah.
How about eat this Cracker Jack?
Cracker Jack.
Mange c'est chat.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
All right. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna type in.
What are we doing?
Good night, Dad. Bonne nuit, Papa.
Bonne nuit, Papa. Bonne nuit to you all.
Bonne nuit.
Their country, their thing bird is the loon.
Their thing bird.